From striking up a conversation with strangers or signing autographs in strange places to making real-time moves on TV, football players have acted in various ways when they witness unpleasant people. These are by no means the only instances. Football players view these as villainous moments, so watch through to the end to see how Ronaldo got the better of one of the biggest names in the game. Welcome back to another exciting video. Today's video is about when football players see baddies. Before we start the video, please like and subscribe, and press the bell icon. Casillas' audacious journeys. It's no secret that when they appear on television, football players might seem a touch too confident. They are the stars of the show, after all. Nevertheless, even for a football player, what former Spanish custodian Iker Casillas did was ridiculous. You see, during a match against Switzerland, during his time as a World Cup player for Spain, the legendary goalie was interviewed on television. However, instead of concluding the interview as most do, Casillas kissed the interviewer's lips. Is there a catch? Sara Carbonero, Casillas' girlfriend, was the reporter who had come to lend her support. Well, this came out rather adorable. That cannot be said of their famous television encounter with Double Trouble and another Spaniard, Ramos. Talking to a friend about his baddie moment may have comforted Casillas. Sergio Ramos, however, got the complete opposite. You see, two admirers of Ramos during his prime grew so enthralled with the player that they deliberately set out to track him down, and to their surprise, they were successful. Claiming to be paparazzi, the two quietly approached the Real Madrid player's car and began showering him with praise and requests for selfies. As the champion that he is, Ramos responded well, addressing their inquiries and posing for pictures before performing an action fit for a king. He planted a gentle peck on each of their cheeks. Elegant but effortlessly cool. This is the method used. Ronaldo and the baddie from Brazil. Ronaldo is frequently recognized as one of the most well-liked players in football. But he has to keep playing for the girls. You know, the Miss Bum Bum Brazil beauty contest winner once received a presentation from Ronaldo. Henrica Canello was this woman's name. She had a lot of suitors, as one might assume, and Ronaldo was fast to join the group, sending the supermodel sultry texts and even offering to drive her to a party. She agreed to go because the legendary Ronaldo was asking her out. Henrica's delay in arriving, though, threw things off. The majority of publications suggest that she misused her phone, or something like that happened, and she was a few minutes late getting to the car. Ronaldo treated her like any other insignificant guest when she got in the car, asking for a 15-minute chat and offering nothing more. In an interview, she said, "I spoke with him in the car, and he was annoyed. I was offended by his rudeness. He said he had other responsibilities and only had a little time. I told him I wasn't a half-hour or 15-minute lady and returned to my hotel, hurt, even though everything went wrong for the two of them." Ronaldinho's exceptional baddie experience cannot be compared to that. Ronaldinho asked to sign a signature. When the Brazilian icon visited Miami in 2021, admirers flocked to get autographs from him. Therefore, it makes sense that Ronaldinho would overlook that. But one fan encounter in particular sticks in his memory. One curious fan asked the athlete to sign her boobs instead of a piece of paper when she went up to get his signature. Yes, that's right. The bold assailant asked the football player to sign her name on her chest. Ronaldinho immediately wrote the words, "I love you" there after hearing that. But only two guys can pull off a sophisticated look quite like Ronaldinho: Haaland and the handsome teacher. You know, everyone thinks Erling Haaland is a fantastic football player. In other forms of games, he could be better. For instance, a football player from Norway fell in love with Pamela Reif, a model. This time, Haaland's instructional DVDs had collaborated with Reif, now a fitness instructor. Working in close quarters with a fitness model naturally led to Haaland making advances towards her. Eventually, onlookers started to pick up on the chemistry. The Dortmund player made the German model laugh and smile throughout the movies and their constant conversation during the training. I refer to that as Riz now. Regretfully, it was as far as things got for them both. This is because the Manchester City Football Club was chasing Holland while the two of them were flirting. Additionally, he lost his work ethic with Pamela when he changed clubs because the videos were only a portion of his life there. It's unfortunate since the two seem to be taking off. But Zlatan and his colleagues can also make bad guys laugh, so Holland is not the only football player with that quality. It's no secret that football players have enormous egos and that they don't mind flaunting their self-confidence. No player better embodies this than Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and it seems to attract female supporters. To see how many fans cornered Zlatan while he was unwinding in his Beverly Hills retreat in 2019, all you have to do is go back that far. Far from getting annoyed, the legend went along with it, especially when it came to one wicked guy who seemed to be just as into him as he was about her. She asked, "What is your greatest skill?" First, the monarch declared, "Everything." If that didn't elicit her laughter, it was produced by her subsequent comment regarding his big feet. She laughed even more when he responded with big feet for a heavy price. In addition, Zlatan answered in his signature manner when she attempted to make fun of him by telling him how much she liked to see men run around in shorts and take off their shirts. Well, you can watch those baseball dudes. I'm leaving this place. Furthermore, he made a good impression by giving the reporter 2 cheek kisses and telling her, "Now that you've met God, you should be happy. God is not someone you meet every day." Discuss about owning Riz. Regarding Riz, Ronaldo failed to succeed in his attempts to court the beauty queen. That does not mean, however, that the mythology lacks appeal, as this tale demonstrates. Ronaldo's surprise gift to the cousin of J-Lo. Supporters of J-Lo and Ronaldo are aware of their strong friendship. But this particular encounter isn't about them. The relatives of Ronaldo and Lopez experienced this. Tiana Rios might be considered a badass. Jennifer Lopez has disclosed that she intended to give her cousin a birthday surprise. And the eternal legend Ronaldo was determined to leave everyone who was a part of it with a memorable experience. Here's the thing though, he took advantage of the occasion to make an impression on Tiana and threw an incredible party for all attendees. Thank you for watching this video. If you loved it, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting material.